Hello everyone, John Cope here from Cope Racing Transmissions. And today we're in the build room and I'm going to show you our 518 Hellaphant transmission. It's a reverse manual valve body with a trans brake, has a big piston billet drum, a hardened billet input shaft, an intermediate shaft, and a whole bunch of good goodies on the inside to handle the 1,000 horsepower that a Hellaphant puts out. I also want to let you know that we make I don't want to say lighter duty, but lesser versions of this same transmission. So if you have, let's say 600 or 800 horsepower, we make lesser versions of the tranny. It's basically the same tranny. Like this one here is a Hellaphant, but the customer decided to go with stock shafts to save a little money. So I'll show you a little bit about what we got going on here. I think this should come out pretty good. I don't know if I'll need the light or not. I brought it, but we'll see. That probably is too light. So anyways, the Hellaphant package is the only package that I sell a transmission and a converter and a shifter together. I just found it easier that way to put it all in one bundle, and I give a little bit of a break on that. Here's the torque converter, which is a billet front cover, 10-inch lock-up torque converter. This one happens to be about 4,500 stall. I left the filter extension off so you can see the valve body. And it comes with our aluminum deep oil pan. And then it also includes a PPP shifter that shifts first, second, third, fourth. I'm going to show you a little bit about the brackets that we make here. And I'm going to put the camera sideways so you can see it a little bit better. You can see that it's got the 8-pin connector as all REs do. Those connectors now will activate. I sell a plug that goes in here with a pigtail harness, so you could hook up the lockup and the trans brake. Those are activated by a 12-volt source. And then also on these RE cases, they normally would come with a range sensor, and I have this adapter in here that I get from Sonics. You can see it down right there. That allows me to use a electronic case and then put the good old Chrysler 3-prong neutral switch in there. So that has that on there. And then I have the cable bracket hooked up. The cable, the bracket, or the linkage, and then the bracket. And the brackets I make. And they should be able to see that pretty good if I can focus in. That bracket, the factory one from PPP came really close to the rear cooling line. So I made this bracket here. How come I'm not getting focused in here? Maybe I'm going too close. I made that bracket, and I don't use the PP bracket because the other one come up all the way to here and it would block the cooling line. So I just put a little 90-degree fitting in there so you can run the cooling line, and that system seems to be working really good for us. So, and let's see what else we can show you on this. You can get the speedometer. This one is still a cable-driven, cable-operated, gear-driven speedometer. So just like the your old Chryslers. If you don't have a speedometer cable, then down here would be a vehicle speed sensor. Over here is a billet cover with the vent on it. And then you'll notice that all the fasteners on our transmission, they're actually factory Chrysler fasteners except for the stud kit. And what I do is I send those out and I have them zinc plated yellow, so the bolts have that gold look, and it really makes the valve body and the transmission look nice. You can see in here, this is the the pressure regulator adjustment. There's the manual valve. Down here is the switch valve. This is the tube that goes to the switch valve that's activated by the solenoids for the lockup. Here you can see the billet 4-2 lever. In here you can see the low reverse billet servo. It's just it's a really nice setup, very strong, and like I said, you can get it on, if you don't have 1,000 horsepower and you still want the setup, we can do the same transmission for you that is like in the 700 to 800 horsepower range, depending on your weight. You may not need the hardened input shaft and intermediate shaft, and it will probably be just fine. But when you get close to 1,000 horsepower, you're probably going to need it. So just give you a little glance around here, how nice everything looks. I build all the transmissions myself. I have help here. Guys help me tear down, and my son does a lot of machine work here. But I do all the builds. So I'm going to show you a couple other valve bodies that I did today. Actually, this is valve body. The serial number is 305. And here's valve body number 306. I serial number them all. This is a 518 reverse manual with lockup but no trans brake. As you can see here, this is normally where the trans brake solenoid would go, okay? But when there's no trans brake, I got a little billet blocker piece that hides that. I'll flip this around so you can see how nice all the gold bolts look and the plates. It really enhances the wow effect, I guess you can say, when you open up the package, or if someone's ever to drop in the pan. Alright, I'm in my office now, and I wanted to let you guys know again that the catalogs are in, and below in the description it will be my email address, which is coperacingtrans@aol.com. If you guys want one of our free catalogs, you can go copy and paste my email, and make sure you give me your name, your address, your city, the state, and your zip code. And if you live in the lower 48, I'll be more than happy to send you a free catalog. If you go to catalog on page 4, it has a lot of the information about the Hellaphant transmission, as does on our website at coperacingtrans.com. And these catalogs just got printed. I'm kind of embarrassed to say that I didn't proofread this part of the catalog, and when I did a copy and paste from the website to this page, because the Hellaphant information was new to the catalog since it's one of our new products, and boy did I screw up. I put down some goofy words that I don't know. I think something got mixed up in the copy and paste. So if you guys read this, you say, "Man, John must have been drinking that night," which is an impossibility because I don't drink. Yeah, it's a mistake. So on page 4 on the Hellaphant of the catalog, please excuse that. If you want to read it correctly, it's on the website. I already printed 2,000 catalogs, so I can't fix it. Once it goes to print, that's it. It's a done deal. So I apologize for that. I know it doesn't look very professional, but I'm human. I made a mistake, and I'm letting you guys know about it. However, the list of parts inside on page 4 for the Hellaphant is all there. So, and like I was saying before, we make lighter duty versions of the 518. So let's say you have, I don't know, maybe a 750 horsepower white Dodge Ram with a big Mopar on the quarter panel. Looks like a snowball. frostbite, we can do a lighter version. You don't have to have the heavy duty 1,000 horsepower transmission, and that was the video that you guys just saw was a real good glimpse of a little bit on the inside. I got other videos, all the internals. If you scroll down a little bit, you go through it, you'll see that on there too. So I think that should be it for today. Thanks for watching, and if you guys got something you'd like to see torque flight wise, maybe more a how-to video or something, please leave your comments down below, and I will get around to putting something together for that you like. But you got to let me know, what is it you guys want to see. I tried to mix it up a little bit between technical and some of the jobs we got and the cars that are in the shop, but whatever you guys like, let me know. I'd be more than happy. Like, I've been meaning to do a bolt-in sprag installation. I mean, everybody puts in a bolt-in sprag, and especially now that we came out with our drag sprag, which is it's an improvement over the 12 roller. It's a 16 roller, and those will be done really soon. It's January 2021, depending when you watch this video. Those shall be out hopefully in February 2021. So I'll probably do a video on how to install one of our drag sprags. And just because it says drag, it doesn't mean you can't put it in a street car. It's just a name. I thought it was something a little catchy. So if you put it in a stock 318 two-barrel 727 transmission, it is an improvement over the factory sprag. So don't let the name scare you. I know a lot of times where guys would buy transmissions, they're like, well, I want to get that transmission from you, but it says race. I don't have a race car. So I actually changed the name from Pro Street or Pro Race to Pro Street. It's identically the same transmission. It's just I worded it different for some other people. If you take a transmission built for 500 horsepower, it really doesn't know if it's going down the track or if it's going down your local street at your local place. Sorry, bumped the desk. So anyways, I think I covered everything. Let me know what you guys think in the description or in the comments down below. If you like the video, plus click the like on it, subscribe if you would. That'll help. By subscribing, that will change the algorithms that YouTube has to let other Mopar guys know what we're doing out there in the industry. So I think that's it. Time to go eat some dinner. I'll see you guys later. Mopar to you.